Chapter 36. The episode kicks off with Nido Thing having a stream. I never really include these, but here's one. And look at Roy and Liko being such good friends, supporting their domestic content creator. So Dot gives them a task, to scope out a place/event where tag battles are happening. And Liko and Roy are honored by this. It's pretty interesting to see how much they still really admire this persona. When they get there, they run into a fellow Nido Thing fan whose design I really like, and maybe it's a reference to this show I've never seen before. I mean, the pigtails. So Pigtails has an oinkalone, but it seems to be kinda down in the mud. And oinkalone is kinda hard to say, so it's just gonna be Girl Pig. And Girl Pig is bummed out because it's suffering from unrequited love. And its trainer might be in the same boat. The guy they run into is just as snarky if not more than he looks. And looks-wise, it's another great design, Horizons is not missing in that department. So Girl Pig has got a thing for Boy Pig, but unfortunately gets snubbed. Sorry Girl Pig, everyone's been there. Apparently Boy Pig is kind of a Chad and wants to keep his options open. And oh god, he even got Spriggy. Man, men really are pigs. So they decide to give the little piglet a makeover to regain her confidence. It also makes sense that Quacker's so involved in this because he would be a Pokemon that would care a lot about self-image. Oinkalone gets absolutely yassified, and the peps return to her step. So Pigtails finally musters up the courage to ask this guy if he'd like to participate in the tag battle tournament with her, but she too gets shut down. So now with her confidence restored, she challenges Boy Pig to a war of love, but despite her best efforts, she gets rejected twice. But I'm thinking to myself though, girl, why do you even want him? And suddenly, Quacker starts breakdancing. And for the longest time, I wasn't sure why. But honestly, it was really well choreographed, and then I started to piece it together. He was making a point that bacon's not so hot. And I really got a kick out of the moment that the petty pig retaliated. Meanwhile, his owner just, does nothing. But Girl Pig comes to his defense. And it's really well appreciated after how supportive Quacker had been. And in the midst of all this chaos, Girl Pig uses her ability Lingering Aroma, which I wouldn't expect to smell good, but apparently it does, really good, and the aromatherapy actually calms the atmosphere. This is the power of not being a simp. They get caught up in the pleasantness and the tension's calm. And Pigtails even gets taken up on that tag battle, and despite their mixed feelings, they make a pretty good team. It was also a neat touch having Dot referee the match. And I didn't think about it too much last week, but yeah, I would like Katena and Watchel to get some more love. Both parties were definitely in sync, so it was hard to tell who was going to come out on top, which made it even more interesting that the battle concluded off screen, and so did the tag battle tournament itself. Well, congrats! Honestly, I really wouldn't have minded this being a two-parter with maybe Liko and Roy competing along with them. Well, on the plus side, Dot's gotten that much more clout. This was a fun episode. It was pretty adorable seeing a little crush depicted, all the teasing, tsundere outbursts and blushing, and Girl Pig was hilarious. I was so invested in her love journey because rejection is hard, but I admire that she kept putting herself out there, even if Guy Pig was kind of a jerk. Not too unlike his trainer, which was another detail I liked. How well the partner Pokemon's personalities reflected their trainers. But of course, Quacker comes in and steals the show. You know with that hairdo, he's gonna be suave. Giving this one a C.